We start with San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins' new or old approach to drug crimes in the city. She announced a plan to crack down on drug use and dealers in the city, including possibly rolling back some of the plea deals her predecessor, Chesa Boudin, had agreed to.
KPIX 5's Lauren Toms is here with more on the DA's plans. And Lauren, we understand it's specifically fentanyl dealers Jenkins is trying to target, right?
That's right. Changes are coming to the way drug dealers are prosecuted. Newly appointed District Attorney Brooke Jenkins today announced she plans to intensify many of the plea offers for some dealers of one of the deadliest drugs on the street.
The drug overdose crisis is at an all-time high, and that is one statistic that San Francisco shouldn't lead the country in.
Drug dealers in San Francisco could face time behind bars under a new strategy by District Attorney Brooke Jenkins.
The hope is that now with the imposition of real consequences that we can disrupt the business model that is clearly existing out on the street with these dealers.
On Wednesday, she announced a new policy to further crack down on drug distribution and use in the city, particularly fentanyl, by targeting the dealers themselves.
We are talking about people who are in possession of an amount of fentanyl that can kill an entire neighborhood in this city.
Jenkins and her office now plan to implement harsher penalties for dealers, including jail time before trial in extreme cases, and will revoke misdemeanor plea offers for at least 30 offenders, instead introducing felony charges.
These individuals have spent little to no time in jail following their arrest, and they were cycled back out into the street to continue to engage in the sale of fentanyl.
More than 1,500 people have died from drug overdoses in the city over the last 2 years, with most from fentanyl.
The previous administration did not obtain a single fentanyl sales conviction, despite what was happening on our streets. And I repeat, not one single conviction for the sale of fentanyl.
And Jenkins says this plan marks a direct action to accomplish her early set goal of combating drug use in San Francisco.
It is not progressive to allow our residents to die out on our streets. Talking about what you've charged is not enough. It's most important what happens on the back end of a case and how it is resolved, because that's where accountability lies.
And Lauren, this new approach is bound to get pushback from progressives and those loyal to Chesa Boudin. So how does she plan on addressing that?
Yeah, Ryan, she made a point to try and appease progressives, even though this policy marks the most direct rebuke to one of Chesa Boudin's policies since Jenkins took office last month. During the press conference, she suggested that Boudin, without naming him directly, was too lenient in prosecuting dealers, often with misdemeanor charges, while also trying to appease the city's progressive voters.
It is not progressive to allow our residents to die out on our streets. It does not further reform or the reform movement to allow repeat offenders to continuously offend without any consequence. I promised San Francisco that we would restore public safety, and that is what this new policy is intended to do.
Now, she said the previous administration had been too forgiving, often offering offenders to face collaborative court, where offenders could be offered social services and potentially avoid a conviction. But today she said fentanyl dealers would no longer get a, quote, free pass in San Francisco. Ryan, Liz?